keep journals of her sickness of cancer. She started chemo in 2020, and I started the journals in 2020. She took cancer treatments until 2024, and she passed away in 2024. So every day of her cancer treatment, I tried to write something, record something, take a few pictures. She wanted me to tell her story of her struggle and her journey through MD Anderson and other places with her cancer in order that it might help others. So this is her story told by me. If you have comments or questions, please comment to me. Thank you very much. Journal entry, April 1st, 2022, Friday. Diane and I went to MD Anderson, Houston for a meeting with Dr. Bowman. We got blood work, electrocardiogram, and an x-ray chest, a 2VW, whatever that is. Then we went home. Diane laid on the couch. About 9 o'clock that night, Terry and Marie came down for a visit for the weekend. Made Diane's day. Journal entry, 2nd of April, 2022, Saturday. Terry and Marie went to Port Arthur to a crawfish festival there. And Diane didn't want to go. She didn't feel good. But Diane and I went to eat crawfish at Do Jesus in Nederland. She felt good enough to go eat 3 pounds of crawfish, or 6, whatever she got. She loved crawfish. And later at home, Terry and Marie were there, so she had a good day. As a small sidebar, right after Diane passed away in February, I wrote something for her that I'd like to share with y'all, if you don't mind. I'll have it on the screen. The name of it is Diane. I called her Diane, not Diana. It says, Diane, dreams came true when you came to me with your smile that's divine. Dreams came true when you came to me when God invented the telephone so that our 2 souls could find each other on the grapevine. Diana, dreams came true when you came to me and God invented the library so that we could meet for the first time at the Port Arthur, Texas Public Library. Dreams came true when you came to me with our 2 souls married in the year of 63 to tie our souls together forever. Dreams came true when you came to me and our 3 children born to evermore tie our souls together forever and ever and ever. Dreams came true when God let our souls be together on earth for almost 61 years of marriage and about 4 years before that. So it's about 65 years I've known you. Dreams came true when I was able to be with you for the last 40 days of your life, and God let me take care of all your needs until God took your soul to heaven to prepare a place, my soul, to be with you. Forever, Curtis McGuirt, your husband and soulmate. Journal entry, 3rd of April, 2022, Sunday. Terry and Marie went to church at Wesley Methodist with Diane and me. And after church, they left to go home. And Diane laid on the couch the rest of the day. Not feeling good still. But she enjoyed her son she had there, I know. It was good. Journal entry, 4th of April, 2022, Monday. Diane and I went to MD Anderson in Houston for memo diagnostic, a breast ultrasound, blood work, and meeting with Dr. Singh and with Dr. Ramirez, her oncologist. Ramirez decided to do a biopsy of the area on the right breast. And Diane's been telling him it's cancer, and he kept saying, no, it's not, but they're going to do a biopsy. And they're going to stop chemo, and they're going to do some other tests this week and meet back on Monday next week to figure out which way to go. This was a long day and hard on Diane. Her mind and body went through the ringer. So we went home. She laid on the couch. Journal entry, the 5th of April, Tuesday. Diane got up about 9:30 this morning, and she cooked eggs and bacon for breakfast. I didn't cook it. She cooked it, something different, which is good. She needed to. Diane's having a hard time with the cancer and how long it has been dragging on. Diane and I went to Barnes & Noble for drinks, for frappuccinos. We came home and Diane went walking in the neighborhood for a short distance. She did good. She did great. I gave her a star. It's dragging her down physically and mentally. She's just an upbeat person. But I don't know how she feels. I know I have the pain she has. I just see it. Journal entry, 6th of April, 2022, Wednesday. Diane and I went to MD Anderson at 8 a.m., which means we got there at 8, so we left at 6. Then she had a nuclear and NM injection, an NM bone scan, her whole body, with the wound care and a CT body scan, and all of that ended at 11 p.m. that night. So that was a hell of a long day. But we stayed the night at the Rotary House. We did not get to eat because everything was closed when we got back to the Rotary House. It was so late. So she was hungry, starving, and sick. Diane had her left arm punched 3 times for an injection. I guess they're putting the nuclear medicine in her. She's very tired and in a bad mental state. And I wrote in capital letters, bad day, and a not so smiley face. I know how she feels, kind of. I don't know how her body feels, but my mental is not great either because I see what she sees, but I don't feel what she feels. She tries hard not to show anything. She's such a great person. I love her. Journal entry, 7th of April, 2022, Thursday. We drove back from the Rotary House from MD Anderson in Houston. After we got home, MD Anderson called. It was Jessica, Dr. Ramirez's PA, and told us that her biopsy was positive, which is what Diane had been telling them all along. It was for invasive ductal carcinoma, the same cancer she had inside her breast. And Diana suspected that it was cancer, but hoped it was not. This put Diane into a sad mode, and wow, her thinking was the worst of what was going to happen. She was thinking things were going to happen faster and faster. She thought her life would be shorter. It's a bad day. But we did go to HEB for food, and she couldn't believe the high prices. But if she could see it now, it's double. Thank Biden, like Harris. They screwed it. Terry and Stephen called on the phone and talked to their mother as she lay on the couch, laying down, trying to get her head around what was going on with this cancer on the skin. She knew it was. I knew it was too. I hoped it wasn't, but and now she's gone. I'm sorry. Miss her. Grief is hard if you call it that. It's just after being with someone all your life, and all of a sudden one day they just poof, gone. Never to be back again. And I'm doing what she wanted. I'm doing her journals. Although they're hard. It's what she wanted me to do. So I told her I would, and I'm doing them. I'm sorry. Journal entry, 8th of April, 2022, Friday. It's 49 degrees outside and windy. Diane and I went to Parkdale Mall walking. She did fairly good walking. We only stopped 3 times and rested. That's better than normal, so it's better. We went to Barnes & Noble for Frappuccinos, and Diane looked at books. I didn't write down if she bought any or not, so I don't know. She bought a lot of books there. Almost every time we went, she bought something. The way of a book. Terry and Stephen called on the phone and talked to their mother. She laid on the couch all afternoon. And Diane is still very, very worried about her cancer. And I got another sad face on the journal entry. I'm sad too, because I don't want her to go. Journal entry, 9th of April, 2022, Saturday, 43 degrees outside and the sun is shining. Diane slept most of the day. She had a stomach ache and her body just felt bad. Stephen called on the phone today and talked to Diane. And she laid on the couch all day. I know her body hurts, but I know mentally she got hit with a totem pole, I guess, or a head sledgehammer, whatever you want to say. She got knocked down 10 steps. And she hasn't got back up yet from the positive cancer on the breast. She knew it was anyway, but we sure hoped it wasn't. I'm sorry. I rant and rave sometimes. The journal entry, 10th of April, 2022, Sunday. Diana went to 8 a.m. Church at Wesley Methodist for a Palm Sunday church service. Then we drove to Webster, Texas, Urban Air for Lena's 7th birthday party. There were about 13 kids there. Tammy and Sky with her kids came too. It's a nice birthday party. I rode the go-karts. Don't remember who rode with me. Somebody did, one of the kids. After the birthday party, we went to Stephen's house for about an hour and a half. Then drove home and arrived about 7 p.m. And I laid on the couch to bedtime. Maybe a little better mentally than she was yesterday. I don't know if my mental ability is any better than it was. I had a hard time back then. I tried my best never to show it. Journal entry, 11th of April, 2022, Monday. This is a day Dr. Ramirez said to come back and tell us what he's going to do. So Diana went to MD Anderson in Houston for blood work and a visit with Dr. Ramirez, her oncologist. Diane was informed that the 3-millimeter spot in her right lung has grown to 7 millimeters. And for this reason, the breast surgery to cut all this stuff off, that's cancer on the skin, is canceled. No surgery. Then that's a low blow. There will be a biopsy taken of her lung inside to see if it is cancer. But pretty much it's going to be cancer. The Dr. Ramirez is going to start a new chemo on Monday if the insurance approves. So we have a whole week to work on that. Dr. Ramirez did a test to check for UTI. And I guess she had a UTI, so bad day. It's like starting all over again. And now from the breast into the lungs, it's still on the breast, so it's going fast. Makes Diane physically and mentally very sick. And me, mentally, I try my best to stay composed then. It's right now because this is hard. But it's doing it for her. So bear with me. Journal entry, 12th of April, 2022, Tuesday, 74 degrees and raining. Diane got up. She cooked eggs for breakfast and did some housework. Wow. Went to Jiu-Jitsu's for crawfish. And she brought some crawfish home, a pound of them. That's good. Pound for later. I went to Barnes & Noble for Frappuccinos, and Diane purchased a book, The book was Women of the Bible. Terry called on the phone and talked to his mama. She laid on the couch. Journal entry, 13th of April, 2022. Wednesday at 76 degrees in Fahrenheit and cloudy. Diane and I went to HEB for food, and she walked good. She had no problems. She didn't appear that way. Most of the day, Diane played on her iPhone, watched TV, and slept on the couch, and she seemed very tired. Complained of her back and her right breast hurting. So she had a fair day, I guess. A lot of pain, a lot of mental problems. Terry and Stephen both called and talked to their mom on the phone. She laid on the couch to bedtime. I don't know what was going through her mind. It's a shame. Sorry. Journal entry, 14th of April. It's Thursday, 58 degrees outside and sunny. Diane went to Walgreens, the Bunk Cake Shop, and to James Avery. She was going to get Tammy a birthday cake and a gift for her birthday. Diane and I went to Wesley Methodist Church at 6 p.m. for Monday services for Last Supper, and it was good. Diane enjoyed it. Later at home, Diane was telling me that her right breast doesn't feel right, it feels different. And the hurting in the back, stuff that's different from before, which is not good. Right side in pain. Terry called on the phone and talked to Diane, her son. She laid on the couch to bedtime. Journal entry, 15th of April, 2022, Friday. 68 degrees outside and cloudy. Diana had a fair day today, but she worried about her lung problem a lot. Diane and I went to Wesley Methodist Church for Good Friday services at 6 p.m. Terry and Stephen called on the phone and talked to their mother, and she laid on the couch the rest of the day till bedtime. I got an unhappy face on my journal. And another picture, I don't know what it was, I don't remember. I forgot. What was the meaning behind it when I drew it? But it's hard. When you hope to get rid of something, and then you get it back, and then you get something new, it's hard. I just don't know really how Diane feels. I know her body hurts, but her mind must be going crazy with thoughts, because she always thinks the worst. Guess I do too. I miss her. This is the last of this video for April 15th, 2022. So this video covers April 1st through the 15th of 2022. And the first of every month is the hardest for me, because Diane died on February 1st. So this is April 1st. The first of every month, I'm worthless. I don't feel good. I feel crazy because I miss Diane so much. But anyway, I'm sorry. And again, Diane had surgery on both breasts. They removed cancer from the right breast, 31 lymph nodes, 20 chemo infusion treatments through a port in the skin, 30 proton radiation treatments, and 74 days of chemo pills. So far in the month of April, they found a spot in her lungs that grew from 3 millimeters to 7 millimeters. I don't remember what the time span was, but it wasn't much. She's in lots of pain in her right breast and right side and right back. And they're going to do a biopsy in her lungs, so they got to punch a hole into her body, into her lungs to get a biopsy sometime shortly, so to get it set up. I guess they're waiting on insurance to cover it or what. So, not good. Not a good way to start a month off. But I'm trying to do the best I can. And Diana asked me to pray for y'all that are watching. So Lord, please heal the people watching according to your will. Amen. Now go in peace and do the best you can.